Okay, I just need to talk for a minute about the struggles of being a nerd, because people don't seem to realize that it's actually really difficult. Like, I don't know, for some reason they think that you're smart, so your entire life is going to be easy. Like, oh, you don't have to worry about school at all. Like, you just walk up and you know everything. Like, no, that is not how it works. I'm sorry if you're living in that fantasy land where you think that's how it is, but you are wrong. You are so wrong. Okay? Like, I mean, you get so much homework when you're a nerd, and it's like, you can't not do it because you have this innate need to do everything and get the best grades and everything, and like, you can't not do it. You can't have everybody go, oh my gosh, you didn't do your homework? Like, you just can't. Like, you have this terrible fear of, well, just this one time, it won't be a big deal, but what if I fail the next test, and then I fail the class, and then I can't go to college, and then I can't get a good job, and then I'm sitting on the side of the road. Like, why? It's not fair. And then tests. If you don't get the highest grade in class, people freak, and they look at you like, what's wrong with you? And you hate yourself for it, and then your parents get on you. Like, what? You think I don't already feel upset about this? Like, why? It's one test. I'm allowed to bomb a test. Give me a break. And classes, my goodness, classes. Like, you push yourself harder, so then they're like, oh, you can do all these classes, like, go ahead. And you're like, yeah, I want to do well in life, so I'm going to do these college classes now because I'm going to work hard. And then you just want to die, and they give you so much work, and it's really hard, and sometimes you don't understand, but like, you're still expected to do just as well, and then people complain. Like, little people have one honors class. Like, if you have honors English and the rest of your classes are regular, do not complain to me about having too much homework. Shut your mouth. You do not understand anything. Anything. And I'm not even an IB. I can't even imagine how terrible that must be. Like, I just have a bunch of AP classes. But IB, like, and me, even, and you're gonna tell me that you have too much homework? Shut up. My gosh. Like, why? And then unweighted GPAs. Like, I'm going to push myself so hard. I'm going to do all this stupid work that is pointless, that is not going to impact my life at all other than giving me the credit. And then you're going to say, well, we want your unweighted GPA so that this kid that took regular classes can have a better standing than you because you got a B in an AP class. That makes everyone want to die. Like, way to go. That is the way our education system should be. Like, why? I don't understand. And college. Oh my gosh, college is so stressful, and all the time you're thinking about it, and you do all this research, and like, you're just like, what am I going to do with myself? What do I major in? Because if you have a lot of things, and it's like, well, I'm not good at anything outside of school, but in school, all these subjects I'm good at. Which one do you choose to major in? What if you choose a major, and then that job, there's too many people, so you don't get paid, or you don't get hired? Like, there's too much, and then you have to worry about money and in-state or out-of-state, and I don't want to be in this state, but it's so much money to go out-of-state. Like, how am I going to do that? And then there's like Ivy League, and you're like, well, maybe I could possibly make it, but like, you know that you won't, and you're just setting all these expectations that you're not going to reach, and you know that you're just like readying yourself for failure, and oh, it's so frustrating. And like, what if you do all this work in high school, and then you get there, and you don't even get into a good college? Or worse, you do get there, and you get into the good college, and it sucks. What if it's not everything you're expecting it to be? Like, how do you deal with that? How is that even... Why? How is that fair? Like, and then, of course, like, fandoms and stuff. For those of you who don't know, fandom is short for fanatic domain. Apparently, I thought it was just like kingdoms for fans, but apparently not, and I feel really weird about that, so, you know, that kind of sucks. But, you know, you've got all these books that you're obsessed with, and, like, TV shows and stuff, and other people are just like, oh my god, the Kardashians is coming on tonight, and you're like, but Sam is dead again! Or Rory's dead again! And, like, what? And books, you read them in like 2 hours, and then you have to wait another year to find out who Rick Riordan's gonna kill, or who he's gonna throw off a cliff again. Like, why? Why would you throw my OTP into hell? And I'm supposed to act like a normal person when that's going on? Like, and then you're gonna judge me because I like books. Like, whoo, my eyes like to move fast across the page. Give me a break. let me be a nerd. This is the whole point. It's not a secret. I enjoy being a nerd. I don't get why you're acting like it's a bad thing. But like fandoms, stress. I'm sorry, this is very disorganized, but I can't deal with it. You have so many expectations too. Like, as a nerd, it's like, well, you're smart, so you have to get 100 on everything. And you have to do all your stuff the night that they give it to you. Like, I don't know if people realize this, but most nerds are the biggest procrastinators ever. Like, usually you do projects either the night before or the period before they're due. You just know your stuff because you've read and like you've done your homework before, so you don't have to go to so much work to do it. You just know, okay, well, these are the symptoms of schizophrenia, so let's put that in a skit. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know, but for some reason people are like, oh, well, it's not due for 2 months. You're going to turn yours in tomorrow, right? No, I'm not going to turn it in tomorrow. Are you kidding me? I'm going to sleep tomorrow and tonight and every night until the day before the project's due, and then I'm going to stay up till 2 in the morning doing it. That is how it works. That's how it is every night. Like, sleep deprivity is basically the main characteristic of being a nerd. Like, you never sleep. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's different for people. I know some people might not be like that, but from what I've seen, you know. And then cheating. People are always like, oh, can I copy you or can I cheat off you? Which is annoying in itself. Like, really? Do you think it's easier for me so I shouldn't have to do all this work? Like, no. I've just put more work in ahead of time. I read a lot, so I know more stuff than you do because I don't sit around playing video games. Like, I further my knowledge in my free time. Like, and it's not like on purpose. I don't go and be like, oh, let's read this manual on how to work a car. Let's go read a dictionary. Like, no, it's not like that, but you learn things from reading books. Like, you learn so much about the world. So, yes, it's easier because I've done previous work. Like, you can't just sit here and expect me to give you all that stuff that I've worked hard to know and just be like, oh, here you go. Why not? Like, are you kidding me? And, like, then people copy off of you, and then you get the wrong answer, and they get mad at you. Like, shut the heck up. If you want to get the right answers, do the work yourself and figure out if it's right. Like, don't copy off me and then get mad at me. Are you kidding me? You are a sleazeball. A sleazeball. Shut up. And grades. Oh my gosh, grades. The feeling of, like, if I don't get an A on this, I will die. Like, I will literally die. Like, you have to worry about that all the time, and tests and grades, and then it all goes together, and then you have to worry about your GPA and other people, and if you're like me, you want to be valedictorian, and you have to worry about other people's grades and, like, staying above them, and, like, that is just, oh, why? Why is it that the people in our society who want to work the hardest and do the most have it, like, so difficult? Like, I mean, I know that it's probably difficult other ways too. Like, I know that wherever you're at, life sucks. But I just feel like we should get some props for this. Like, come on. Because, I mean, so many people, they're like, oh, well, if you get a doctor's degree, then you're gonna be rich someday. But I don't want to be a doctor. I'm gonna get a doctorate in something, but not being a doctor. And I don't know how much money I'll make. And then it's all gonna be a waste. It is gonna be a waste, all this work and all this time and frustration. Ugh! Why? Being a nerd is rough. It is real rough. You don't sleep. You eat way too much. Your favorite characters die all the time. Series end with everybody dead or getting married to the wrong people. Then they come out with film adaptations, which are normally pretty good, and then you have Percy Jackson, which, ooh, can't even talk about it. But I mean, like, they get stuff wrong, and that's annoying, and just, oof. And people are like, oh my god, I love it so much. Like, okay, I love it too. Please, I've been loving it for years. Leave me alone. There's just, I'm sorry. It's hard. Like, I love being a nerd, but it really sucks so bad. And there's so much more. Anyway, sorry. Bye.